Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of the movie Rocky, and I know what people are thinking. This is an old hat movie, and it's just been done and done and done to death. But there's a lot about this movie that a lot of people probably don't understand. This movie was put out in 1976. It is a drama, kind of a sport type drama about professional boxing. Um, and the plot is everybody knows it, everybody's seen it. It was a worldwide phenomenon. Had a bunch of sequels. The number two was really good as well. After that, it kind of started falling off. Number three was pretty good. Number four was pretty good. After that, it just went downhill, and it's just kind of. Yeah. But it became a money making thing more than anything else. But the first one and the second one, and even the third and fourth one are okay. But the first and second one are really great. The first one is the best. The plot is a small time boxer, a club fighter, gets a supremely rare chance to fight the heavyweight champion of the world for the title. The heavyweight champion is played by Carl Weathers. The club fighter is played by Sylvester Stallone. A lot of people don't realize this. Sylvester Stallone wrote this, and part of the deal was, for the rights and everything, he was going to star in it, and because he wanted his big break, and he got it. Oh boy, he got it. He did good in this movie. This is the ultimate feel good, uplifting movie. Regular guy with more heart than talent versus the greatest fighter in the world. This movie's timing was perfect because let me explain. A lot of you younger folks don't remember this. Back in the 70s, they had we didn't have a good economy. We had a succession of really bad presidents, culminating in Jimmy Carter, and I don't think Jimmy Carter's a bad person. I think Jimmy Carter was trying to bow to all of his lefty handlers, for lack of a better word. He's not like Joe Biden has handlers, who tell him when to eat, sleep, and poop. I'm talking this guy was, he knew he had to stay in line, or, because there had been one assassination attempt on him already. By, you're going to love this, Raymond Lee Harvey and Oswaldo Ortiz. If that doesn't deliver a message, I don't know what does. So that's my opinion. Now, that being said, the economy was not in good shape. The job situation was crap. It's hard to make ends meet when you cannot find work. People are getting laid off, and it even says it in the second movie. He gets a job at a meatpacking plant, and they lay him off because they couldn't afford to pay everybody. Excuse me. And it wasn't a good time for America. People's morale was down. There are people who say that Rocky was instrumental in bringing up the morale of this country, and that was one of the, in my opinion, one of the big movies that did it, because people, when you've got nothing else, you have to find some way to raise that morale, and you go to a movie to get an uplifting movie. And they had a lot of movies that were down on America at the time. They had some really bad movies, but they had some really good ones too. And this one here was one of the ones that helped bring the morale of the country back up, because America is the ultimate underdog story. We came from nothing. We had no chance to beat the greatest military in the world, but we did. Why? Because we're Americans. We have an attitude that says we'll get the job done. We're going to work. We're going to work hard. We're going to succeed. That's America. That's what this movie was all about. The underdog achieving greatness, which is what's more American than that? People saw that. Okay. The only bad part about this movie was he didn't win the title in the first movie. He won it in the second one. But in the first one, he didn't win it. He went and talked to some people. He did a walk around the night before the fight, and he came back to his house, and he's laying there with his girlfriend. He says, nobody's ever gone the distance. I just want to go the distance against him. That's all. That proves I can do it. And that's what he did. He didn't get knocked out. And the guy he was fighting, the character's name is Apollo Creed. He was a freaking monster in the ring. Just a monster. Not physically big, but he was fast and he could throw some serious damage in there. And nobody, according to the storyline, nobody had ever went the distance, the entire 15 rounds against him, and Rocky did. So, it was an uplifting movie. And then, of course, in the second movie, he fought him again. They had a rematch, and he fought him again, and he won, and he took the title. So, and if you've not seen that one's epic. You got to see that movie. The cast here, obviously, Sylvester Stallone and Carl Weathers. That's Rocky and Apollo Creed. Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed. And then his girlfriend, played by Talia Shire. In the second movie, they get married. His best friend, Burt, is played by Burt Young. Paulie is played by Burt Young. That's his girlfriend, Adrian's brother. So his best friend introduced him to his sister, and he married his sister. Now, his trainer was played by the incomparable Burgess Meredith. If you don't remember him, he played the Penguin in the old Batman movies. Great actor, really great actor. Another great actor, Tony Burton, played Apollo Creed's trainer. And there's a lot of really good actors in here, a lot of good cameos. Great movie. Now, other people don't realize this. This was the lowest budget film to date to win an Academy Award for Best Picture. It only cost $1.1 million to make this movie. And to make this movie, the two producers, Charloff and Winkler, mortgaged their houses for that extra $100,000. Because the studio only put up $1 million. They needed an extra $100,000, so they mortgaged their houses to put up the extra money to make this movie, and it paid off. Oh boy, it paid off. There has never, in my opinion, ever been a movie like Rocky ever, and it's really good. If you've not seen Rocky, you got to go see it. If you're down, watch it. It's uplifting. This is a quality movie with great acting, great writing. The production value is beyond exemplary. There's nothing about this movie that's not great. And nowadays people look back, oh, there's Rocky. Ooh, he Rocky. Well, yeah. If you get a chance to see it, the movie's Rocky from 1976. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.